All right, what's going on, everybody? We're here. As always, as we get going, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. That's the TikTok. You guys are more than welcome to follow that, but that's not the button that I wanted to hit. I want to hit this one. You know, make sure you guys, if you haven't yet, subscribe. We're on the way to 1,850 subscribers. Oh, man. Let's go. We got Middle Tennessee this week. I gotta see. I gotta check something real quick. I gotta see. I gotta check something.
Can they even stop him? It's one thing to watch it, it's another thing to stop it. And just impressed with the way they move him around, they use him. Sometimes he blocks, sometimes he's a wide receiver.
Okay, it don't work.
Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So
I gotta figure that out.
Figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He was thinking big.
I didn't think he was dropping that far. That's on me.
Did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31? This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the air, it's Battiato. Pulls it in, it's Doherty. Oh, a lot of space. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw.
I gotta figure out what I gotta put for
big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Wants to go up top on first down. Firing to the right, complete.
Well, one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's a quick
Thank you.
to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D. Gonna look downfield again.
There we go. Thank you. Right, I'm really trying to look this up.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And that is no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Manning. On the run, still looking. He'll pull it down. Got the first himself. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before...
Hey, man, how you doing?
This quarterback, man,
I gotta get this thing figured out already. I already threw a pick. I'm also trying to... I have a stream deck that I'm trying to set up as well. I've had it. I just never really had it picked up. Oh, that's a terrible ball. I got scared. How's the season going for you?
Shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Gone.
With the catch, it's Wingo. It's a running room. Wide open.
Gone.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Smokey the Cannon, not the only one using
So,
explosives around here, and it electrified this Longhorn crowd. I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early in front of this crowd. You know good and well, all these fans love
That's
their
too much to
school.
try to figure
Texas
out.
got so much pride. This gets them going early.
Yeah, I have it pulled up, but it's saying, let's see, open Windows File Explorer at the top, navigate to certain programs, and all that. And I don't have time for that right now. But I have it set up, like it works. I hate that. There we go, that's a sack.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. That defensive end came off the ball with one.
Yeah, I'm with you. I have a lot more faith in myself this year than I did last year. I just couldn't get it done. Like, I could not figure it out. I mean, if I wasn't playing this, I'd figure it out. Whoa, I missed. Damn. Yeah, if I wasn't trying to focus on this game and do it, I can get it done. It's just I'd rather play this than screw with that right now. But I do got some pretty fun sound effects and stuff that I already have set up on there. So as soon as I get it, then it'll start being even better. I'm so used to double clicking RB. Yeah. I mean, it was a hell of a game, though. I gotta get back. That's a pick. Thank you. See, like there, I would have had one that says, "Gotcha, bitch." But
Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season.
Hit the wrong hole.
They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. He's got some space.
That was dirty.
He's loose. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy.
Yeah.
Catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
It's a good run. There we go. We got 10. Yeah, I'm definitely figuring this game out more than I did the last one, and what works, what doesn't. But I got a bye week next week. So other than that, it'll be, then I get back, I think I got back-to-back users, then another couple CPU games, I think. If I would have held on, I had Wingo deep.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work.
Wingo might be able to take that.
On the drag route against zone coverage, quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
He's got the back in the middle, and the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Yeah, I think that is my only. That's only my second pick. Next is a bye week. 1 second.
Wants to go up top. Back open in the middle.
Yeah, because this schedule's changed, so I can't even look it up. Next week's a bye week. Then I know I have Florida coming up.
They keep this up, they're going to get worn out. Continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
Get behind the blocker. Block him outside, dude. I just got my Switch 2 today. So I'm ready. I'm in the process of transferring all that stuff over now from my kid's Switch.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready.
Yeah, I know I have Georgia eventually. I don't even remember off the top of my head. Florida, Georgia, definitely. Texas A&M to finish it off. That's a touchdown. So, with the new one, I just got the Mario Kart World. Then I'll still dabble and play around in the Pokemon games just because my kids are all into it. So, I'll play with them. And then he gets mad. My son gets mad at me because I end up getting way further than him.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
What you want?
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work.
I have
This is where the
more
pressure can
like
ramp up a
salad
little bit
dressing
on
on my.
I don't know if I have any more salad dressing. You can look.
Yes, you do.
And then if I do, yeah. But I can't stop playing this right now.
I was just gonna say, David. I mean, this thing
Can you
flip
just
quick.
calm me down when you're done?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll come up after this
Okay.
and help you.
This game is entirely different.
From the gun, the running back has it. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. And what's the closest guy to
Oh yeah, I wanted to get it because of the new game. Like, that looks pretty cool.
They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to
The one thing I wasn't a fan of, I saw,
usually meet the ground.
who was it, Dragonite? His Mega, that was a fumble. I think he was down though.
Defense falls on the ball.
But I wasn't a big fan of Dragonites. No, that's my daughter.
When they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that, they know, hey,
My son's upstairs playing Fortnite with his friends.
to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's
He's,
exactly what happened.
which is nice. Like, I'm glad that this game finally went to
Game before the defense is able to
crossplay, because
with a second and short
now that it is, I can just play on my Xbox, and his Switch was taking a crap.
to throw. It's Manning
Lead him.
to the big tight end.
That's a dot. Let's go.
Smells it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Yeah, she's 6. She's a little
Real easy for his
little pain in the
quarterback to
butt.
find an easy completion.
And the Longhorns trying to cash it in on first and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to get it in.
That place sucks.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, this ain't good for the offense. When you get down close to the goal line, you don't want to be going backwards. They can't sustain more negative plays.
Man, what a huge play from this defense. Everything looked bleak. Now they've completely flipped this situation around, put the offense a little bit behind the 8 ball. Unleashes the
Ah.
end zone. Fires the pass. Intercepted.
Stupid play.
Not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
So,
Man, another
Dragonite, they went back to having,
really good.
like, it's a cool one.
Too much. Jesse, the
But they really brought in, like, Dragonair and all them, like the wings and stuff. They brought that more into it compared to
Agree, David. It looks like right now
making it
force the big play
an
instead of
actual,
checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better
like,
job
bigger
working
dragon.
through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. He's got
damn, good throw.
has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly, and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback.
Thank you.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
I just sent you in Discord the thing for it.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense.
That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's
No, they kept him dragon flying.
this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
It's a cool look for him, but I'm surprised they just didn't change it up a little bit. That's a touchdown. Let's go.
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. These guys are really
But that's the only one that was leaked
push out that lead.
out of the new ones for
It is true, and
the last one for Nintendo Presents or Pokemon Presents, whatever.
Had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close.
That was the only new one that they actually released.
Touchdown on the year.
I don't think
He's
they have
been a
any other
factor
ones.
for these guys offensively.
let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Trailing by 3 touchdowns, if you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative.
Trying to
plays.
look here to see if
No more
they...
penalties and no more turnovers.
The modest gain on the
Yeah, even online, they don't even have them leaked yet.
Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
To the air, it's Battiato. They'll run the screen. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40. And
Yeah, they have a whole list of who's getting them,
perfectly
but they haven't...
line got out on
We haven't got the art for it yet.
wall in front of
I think the quarterback did a
Favorite.
really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush,
I'm-
getting it to the running back. And then
I've always been an OG,
him in space.
so I gotta go with Zard.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun,
There we go, good tackle.
with the back. He is going nowhere.
I like Zard, but
Scrimmage.
there's a lot that if they just had different movesets, different typings, they'd be very, very solid and underrated.
Gun wants to pass. Unloads to the wide
Good
out.
hit.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And here comes the punt team.
But like, I never played
Punt of the afternoon.
X and Y. Never played the original Black and White. I played Black and White 2,
28-yard line.
but that's really it.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28.
Other than that, I've played them all.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He unleashes a long one. Makes the grab inside the 30. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
This guy's got
Gold and Silver was good. That was actually
He's already now over 1,000 pounds.
my first new
And now
system
you know he's looking for
as
more.
far as like the Game Boys, because I had the regular Game Boy Color, but that was more secondhand.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
And then
Left side now.
it was the see-through,
Inside the 10.
Um,
The defense is running out of room to defend.
the see-through advance
This offense has
is what I got, and I had that the
chance to pad their total just before
whichever one that I had,
quarterback quick pass to the receiver.
it came with gold,
Down to the 4.
and it came with one of the books for it too.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
So that was always cool to be able to have. Like, that was the first actual walkthrough that I ever had.
On 2nd and goal. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Let's go. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Looking for the score. Trying to find the end zone. Quick timeout by the defense.
Yup.
Trying to make sure everyone has the
Oh, we're
same
going
ball.
for this. 4th and
Well,
goal.
they're running the curl route against zone coverage, so the quarterback knows he's going to have to put that one on his receiver. And you saw the velocity and the arm talent this guy
How's the
had.
QB sneak working this?
So the
Oh, yeah,
offense
Ruby.
tried to punch it in
Ruby was
for
solid.
the 4th and
I always stayed the
goal.
fire sides.
Surging forward on the sneak. He's not good.
All right, so sneaks don't work.
Short on 4th
Got it.
down. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense.
Oh, and I'm going to let him go 99. Thank you. The fact that my linebacker can catch up to him.
Play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Fix the camera angle.
Dropping back, it's Battiato. Under fire.
There we go.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
I literally got my I got my PS5 from one game, honestly.
About to bring the heat again. That's caught.
And that's the remake of Final Fantasy 7.
Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
That's the only reason I got it. And then Champ talked me into joining this league. So I was like, oh, yeah, why not?
From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's picked
It's third
off
pick.
for the 3rd time today. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the
Hey, I'll try.
third of the first
Best of luck in your game. Once I see your link, I'll throw it up as well.
This drive with a pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down.
I hit the wrong button. Damn.
Incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
He's got it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Take that.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be?
I read that completely wrong.
Using his legs, it's Hunt. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Running to Green. He'll push his way
There you
out
go.
to the 30, a pickup of 3.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Here's the pressure. Caught close to the marker. It's Lacey. And there was lots of space.
Good
as he
stop.
gets it to the
Good stop.
39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking for a crease. It's Hunt. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Battiato. Got his man on the right. Turning it on. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
Fires to the tight end. That completion
3rd and goal.
will take
3rd and
him
goal.
close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, I left it.
Trying to pull his way in.
It's all right.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Kennesaw State has the lead right now, but
I could have sworn I followed that.
they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 10 over Arkansas State. We are the eyes and
All right, but hey, you got that goal, 180.
and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here comes the Texas offense. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Fires left. It's
Bingo.
incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The hand to the running back. And there
Nobody
was
freaking blocked,
nowhere to
man.
go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called on a Thursday night? The ball didn't even hit the ground, did it?
It did not. 2 incomplete pass. There he goes. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Oh, solid run.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to
Down to
force
the
play,
one.
make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
The Longhorns have it with a first and into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas! Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah,
Take
it's
it.
easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field.
Good spin.
A little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Power football with the run. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counter?
Interesting play call on 3rd and 13.
So far, not a lot of success.
They punted away on 4th down. On his way back from the 20.
I mean, it worked out. He picked up plenty.
At the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Fires to the tight end. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Handoff from the gun. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Looking for a gap. It's Baxter. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Wingo. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
It's funny, I can hear my son up there yelling.
Domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Powers through the defender. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether. And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT.
Yeah, I dropped way too far back.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, you set it down.
I should have.
He never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Oh, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one. Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Powers forward. Touchdown, Texas!
And that run game going.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Patterson.
Awkward hit.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
4-2 Spider.
Out of the gun.
A draw.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll try the run. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do.
Turning on the Jets. There he goes. At the 30. The 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points
Bingo, bingo.
on the scoreboard. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the ground game. At the 35, he's open. He gets it all the way up to the 42-yard line, and that's why you have confidence to keep it on the ground in that situation. They'll move the wide receiver to the air on first down. He's got his man. At the 35, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. The RPO, it's complete. Finds a crease at the 20. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
Trying to pound their way in. He's
Could have blew that up, but it wouldn't let me hit in the backfield.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people.
I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but
You don't see him coming, why don't you smack him?
a late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field.
That's all right. We get the dub. I'm happy with that.
Point to finish the drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right? For an offensive coordinator, getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity?
I'll take that.
Talks about that. They dealt with
Solid
it.
victory.
They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together. Game
losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week, and that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players, they've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Alright, let me go help my daughter with what she needs. And then I'll knock out my other game. So give me just a few moments and I will be right back. Alright. Go load up the dynasty that I'm terrible at so far.
to Big D, Dallas, Texas, and the house the Pony Express built. Dickerson and James and SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season.
Gotta win this.
Kick off and we'll be underway. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the SMU Mustangs offense comes onto the field first today. And the old saying is that a tight end is a quarterback's best friend. And David, if that's the case, these two couldn't be chummier.
Yeah, I mean, they know exactly where they're at. They're on the same page. Both of them are superstars. And Jesse, when you got a tight end, you can move around. You can feature in the slot. He can block. He can catch it. He can run after the catch. A quarterback that's already great, he knows to find that cat.
And that's incredible in this offense when you think about it, David, is a lot of their explosive plays in the passing game go to the tight end. This guy is athletic. He can stretch the field. He's a matchup problem. And there is no question in this game, the quarterback is going to be looking for his big fella early and often.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Let's go, right. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Get ready. They'll try the right side. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire, and those games late in the season are the one.
Oh, a lot of space.
We had him hurdled too.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs.
They're blitzing right up the middle.
Big fellas, you got to get the tight ends going too.
To the air, it's Jennings. And the quarterback
trying to hit the button
at the 11-yard line.
It's just a tremendous effort on defense, understanding the situation, right? Offense has the ball in a goal-to-go situation. Someone's got to win and go get the quarterback.
Dude's holding him.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Got a man, it's Gill. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. The give to the back. Big time play by the defense, he'll lose 4.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Sure hands, it's Gill. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Orange will have to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Wants to bring it back. The solid return.
Let's not screw up this time.
Some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David. Rush.
They're so slow if they stop.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Pulls it in. It's Singleton. Good, solid tackle.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
You know, there are a lot of coaches out there who believe bye weeks sometimes can take away your rhythm, and that might be the case with this offense right now. They just don't seem to be clicking in the passing game.
Catches it at the 15. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it behind the line. It's Nixon. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Quick completion on the out route. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Get it out on the screen. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Nixon. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He breaks a tackle. And he fought for everything he could. Probably lucky it wasn't worse with all of the company he had in the backfield. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale.
Terrible. Terrible first quarter.
Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Get set, get set. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Gill.
Fucking nobody's over there.
Touchdown, saving tackle at the 17.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. Able to make the grab, but could not keep the feet in bounds. It's incomplete. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. And this one is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Florida is currently trailing in this one, but I'm old enough to remember the comeback Danny Werfel
There we go.
in 1995 to beat Tennessee. So
Touchdown, SMU! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Lots of running room. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Hatcher. Wide open.
Yeah, you got to make those hits.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Willis. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gill. He's got enough to give Syracuse the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. It's a seam wide open. Got enough for the 1st down. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the catch. It's Nixon. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. That brings them to within 1.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Throws to the tight end. Working that left side. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going over the top. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown Mustangs. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gill. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Syracuse right back at it. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Caught in the backfield. It's Hatcher. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. Just keep slinging it. Catch in the middle. It's Gill. All the way down to the 25-yard line.
We were there, too.
The sticks, it's first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Ross Simmons.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Snagged in the middle. It's Ross Simmons. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up first and goal from the 7.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route, understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Bringing the heat. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half.
Wait a minute. They used their last timeout.
More plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
The Mustangs will kick it.
All right, well, football practice was canceled for the night, so I guess I'll be rocking out on some Fortnite with the kids.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the back. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Plays like that, a common sight for Syracuse fans a year ago as Kyle McCord led the nation in passing. The Orange won 10 games, won their highest profile bowl in a quarter of a century. Without McCord, what's the expectation now, David?
I mean, it was crazy, first of all, what Fran Brown did. Like, to take Syracuse.
Oh, he's got some space. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Hatcher. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. That was a nice pickup running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Makes the catch.
I had to leave that because the other one was wide open.
And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone.
And the defense on him, and he will go down, sacked on the two-point try. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Tell you, my freaking knees throbbing.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is...
Makes the grab on the shot. They got him free.
Big man wins.
Gainer down to the 43. And the Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. Going back to the well.
I wanted to throw that away.
Oh, it's picked off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
They'll start this drive with a pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Nixon. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Lining up to convert 3rd down. He'll set up to throw. They've got
Dude just leveled his ass.
He's loose. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch. Make the run. Get the first down.
Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Looking left.
Big man wins.
He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. They'll run it from the gun. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cuse.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Memphis needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Bluff City behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to Tulsa. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
He's got it. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30+.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
White 18, Rocky switch. Let's go.
Back to throw, it's Jennings. Here's a heat. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, SMU. They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now.
Black 18.
They want to throw it. He's got it for the 2, and we're all tied up.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
I look at something real quick.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got a man. It's Hatcher. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Here we go. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Hatcher. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. The give from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Gonna try to get it himself. Oh, they knock it free. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
What a clutch stop for this defense. You get in the fourth quarter, you got to make those plays, get the ball back to your offense in a position now to go take the lead in this ballgame.
To throw, it's Jennings. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Let's go.
Offense in a bunch formation. To the ground with the back. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Touchdown Mustangs! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to
Needed that big.
use his speed in the open field and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Unloads it left. Got his man. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
You see, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off the blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. He'll slide and avoid the big hit.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We've got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it on the run. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Under fire. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
And third down for a defensive lineman, trust me, I'm one of them, is money down. Go get me that quarterback, make the stop, get him to fourth down. The defensive line, the defense was ready to rock and roll. Nice job.
Looking to throw. Complete out of the backfield.
Got him.
He's knocked out of bounds, and he's not going to get it. A stop by the defense and a turnover on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. The Mustangs are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the catch down the right side. Here he goes. Inside the 10. And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail meat coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Let's go! To the air on first down. It's complete on the right side. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational.
How I didn't pick that, I don't know.
They try to at least put a positive spin on the
But hey, we got that dub. That's all that matters. We got the dub.
deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff, and
Just gotta figure the shit out with this team. Alright guys, gonna do it for me. As always, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Till next time.